Iceworld is a survival game set in a frozen apocalypse after a blizzard triggers a decades-long winter. Humanity teeters on the brink of extinction, with survivors battling fierce beasts and the elements to endure. Players can explore solo or team up online via dedicated servers. Features include animal taming and riding, allowing interactions with dogs, wolves, polar bears, and even yetis, as well as fishing, hunting, and base building using mined ice and snow. The dynamic weather system offers blizzards, clear skies, and stunning auroras, while the free construction system supports creative igloos and ice castles. Players can switch between third-person and first-person perspectives, with high-quality character and animal models enhancing the immersive experience. And now we come to the reviews. Common feedback points to this early access game highlight a mixed reception, with potential balanced against current shortcomings. Players appreciate the visually striking world, the taming and riding of animals, and the enjoyable crafting system spanning from practical tools to decorative items. Single-player and multiplayer modes offer varied experiences, and mechanics like a skill system and a market bring depth. However, many note issues like limited content, bugs, balance problems, and unintuitive systems. The game's progression feels uneven, and the server experience can be hampered by language barriers and technical quirks. Despite its flaws, many find the game enjoyable and promising. The game industry giant 4 is an immersive industrial simulation where players build and manage an empire from the 1950s into the era of digitization and automation. It challenges players to produce goods, optimize logistics, and handle financial planning while navigating the complexities of global events, environmental regulations, and technological advancements. Spanning 25 industries with over 70 goods, it requires strategic decision-making to enhance efficiency and adapt to changing markets. Players manage supply chains, transport systems, and urban infrastructure, with seasonal and economic factors influencing gameplay. It's a dynamic test of entrepreneurial skill and innovation. Let's now delve into the reviews. As observed by multiple reviewers, the early access release of Industry Gigant 4 has sparked diverse opinions, often leaning towards disappointment. While the game offers intricate micromanagement systems and promises updates to enhance depth, players have criticized its unpolished mechanics, lack of AI competition, and cumbersome construction tools. The absence of intuitive logistics and clear production metrics has frustrated longtime fans of the franchise, who valued the straightforward yet strategic gameplay of earlier titles. The graphics and performance are generally seen as adequate for the genre, but the limited content and perceived simplifications make it feel closer to a mobile or browser game than a full-fledged simulation. Many remain hopeful for future improvements, but others view it as a missed opportunity to modernize a beloved classic without reinventing its core identity. In this exciting game, Saturn, players must defend Earth from a robotic rebellion triggered by a mysterious signal from Saturn's orbit. Set in the year 2062, the game features a world where research stations on Saturn's moons rely on advanced robotic systems controlled remotely through the Reflection program. As Akim Kovalev, a scientist and operator, players work to unravel the disaster while combating rogue machines. With only 3 days to save the world, players must navigate tactical combat, make critical decisions, and control robots on Saturn's moons to stop the escalating threat. Time is limited, and each failure offers a chance to experiment and find new solutions. Every choice matters, and the fate of humanity rests on your actions. Let's now delve into the reviews. As observed by multiple reviewers, the game, while free, is a mixed experience. Its unique combat system, combining real-time and turn-based mechanics, offers a fresh approach, but can feel clunky and overly simplistic. The non-linear progression and varied solutions for quests are notable, though the combat's difficulty can vary wildly, and the roguelike elements introduce occasional frustration. The narrative and dialogue are the game's strong suit, but the story's depth might overwhelm some, and the dialogue can feel cliché. The graphics are well received, but issues with sound, UI, and inventory management detract from the overall experience. While the game is atmospheric and offers potential, it struggles with technical flaws and a lack of polish. Despite its shortcomings, it remains an interesting choice for those willing to overlook its flaws due to its low cost. In this exciting game, Tricky Madness, players must carve their way down slopes in an arcade snowboarding experience that blends speed and style. Inspired by classics like SX and 80, it challenges players to rack up points through tricks, spins, flips, and grinds, while managing a risk-reward system. Performing stunts builds up a boost meter, unleashing bursts of speed upon successful landings. The freaky meter enables outrageous wicked tricks like the Superman or the Worm, while chaining combos offers massive points but raises the stakes with wipeout risks. Featuring 8 handcrafted levels with hidden surprises, a campaign set on an open-world mountain, and 8 fully voiced characters, Tricky Madness combines dynamic gameplay with personality. A lively DJ commentator keeps the energy high as players uncover secrets, cash in combos, and conquer the slopes in this thrilling snowboarding adventure. And now we come to the reviews. As observed by multiple reviewers, the early access release of this SX-inspired game has drawn praise for its fluid movement, nostalgic vibe, and potential to be a spiritual successor to the classic series. The core gameplay is widely recognized as enjoyable, capturing the essence of SX's carefree and dynamic style. However, the limited content, only 2 tracks and characters, along with minor issues like challenging AI, control quirks, and simplistic boost system, have tempered initial enthusiasm. Despite these shortcomings, many see it as a solid foundation and are eager for future updates, making it a promising start for fans of snowboarding games. Great God Grove is a quirky adventure game where the gods convene to stave off the apocalypse, but chaos reigns when the god of communication incites conflict and vanishes. As the god's mail carrier, players navigate a vibrant world in third and first-person perspectives, solving puzzles by delivering messages that can chat, flirt, or provoke divine tempers. Alongside eccentric gods like the god of teamwork or love songs, players face a mix of surreal challenges, including pumpkin fights, puppet cooking, and grove keeping, all while the sky threatens to split apart. Developed by Lane, known for their bizarre and kitschy designs, this godly romp blends humor and heartfelt moments into an unforgettable end-of-the-world adventure. Let's take a closer look at our next review. Reviewers are of the opinion that What a Delight is a deeply original and emotionally impactful point-and-click adventure that transcends its short runtime with unforgettable storytelling, rich characters, and stunning visual and audio design. Described as quirky, clever, and often heartfelt, the game showcases Lane's signature style while delivering an upgrade from their previous work. Players are enchanted by its vibrant world, unique portrayal of gods, and moments of humor and heartbreak, comparing it to the best in narrative-driven games. While some note its brevet around 5 hours, its quality, replayability, and unapologetically queer, personality-filled cast make it a standout experience. Fish Idol 2. Underwater Mystery is a casual idle fishing arcade game that combines smooth visuals with intuitive mechanics. Players automate fishing, managing resources, while steering their boats to catch fish, dodge obstacles, and optimize profits. The game emphasizes upgrading your fish kingdom with enhancements to fishing speed, storage, boat durability, and fishing equipment. Strategic elements include investing in passive income, leveraging the black market, and employing automated fishing bots. With a mix of action, strategy, and humor, the game encourages players to build a thriving underwater empire efficiently. And now we come to the reviews. As observed by multiple reviewers, the game offers a relaxing experience with soothing background music, making it ideal for unwinding after a long day. Players can upgrade their boats, catch fish, and complete quests in a low-pressure environment. However, after a few hours of gameplay, balance issues become apparent, with certain fish and enemies being overly difficult. The game's monetization is a significant concern, with items and chests being expensive and crucial for progress. Despite recent price reductions, the game still heavily relies on in-app purchases, especially for crafting material. While it has potential as a cozy idle game, its heavy focus on microtransactions and time gating may turn off players seeking a more balanced experience. In this exciting game, Bioweaver, players must navigate a mysterious underground laboratory where dangerous creatures have escaped. With the path to the surface blocked by various obstacles, players can use the organs and genes of these creatures to create powerful solutions. By employing simple programming logic, they can build organ links, visually constructing their path with ease. The game features hundreds of organs, each with unique functions that can be mutated for added abilities. As players progress, the difficulty adjusts automatically, offering increasingly challenging content, new modes, and challenges to explore after completing the main acts. And now we come to the reviews. As observed by multiple reviewers, Bioweaver builds on the foundations of its predecessor, Bio Prototype, offering a deeper, more complex system of character progression through organ mutations and experimental builds. The game keeps the addictive loop of farming organs to improve power, similar to games like Noita and Path of Exile. However, it shifts from a Vampire Survivors-style formula to a more structured roguelite, introducing savable loadouts and a story. While praised for its engaging gameplay and progression, the game has some issues, including frustrating difficulty spikes, particularly with the third boss, and repetitive map designs. Despite these, Bioweaver remains a unique, highly addictive title with a lot of potential, offering great value for its low price. LEGO Horizon Adventures is an exciting journey set in a future where the world is made of LEGO bricks and nature has reclaimed the Earth. Players join Aloy, a hunter on a mission to save the planet from an ancient digital demon and a gang of sun worshippers. The game offers solo play or cooperative multiplayer, allowing players to team up with friends as they battle machines, explore LEGO versions of iconic Horizon locations, and unlock unique characters and outfits. The Digital Deluxe Edition includes special outfits for characters like Aloy and Sackboy, along with customization options for both characters and the Village of Mother's Heart. The game also features replayable levels, hidden secrets, and challenges to keep players engaged. Let's take a closer look at our next review. As observed by multiple reviewers, LEGO Horizon Adventures offers impressive graphics and animation, particularly with ray tracing enabled, but falls short in several key areas. While it has a fun environment and humor, the game's repetitive gameplay and linear level design lead to a lack of depth. The story, diverging from the usual LEGO franchise formula, feels unfamiliar and less engaging. The absence of an open world and limited freedom to explore or switch characters mid-level frustrates longtime fans. Additionally, while the combat is solid, it's not enough to justify the high price tag, especially with minimal replay value and a lack of collectible content. Many suggest waiting for a sale before purchasing. Out of Hand is a fast-paced, chaotic multiplayer game that delivers hilarious battles where anything goes. Players use a physics-based hand to grab and throw items at their opponents in over 30 unique and dynamic levels. Up to 8 players can join the action, though only local multiplayer and Steam Remote Play are available for now. While controllers are recommended, mouse and keyboard can be used by a single player. The game offers plenty of room for unpredictability and fun as players aim to outsmart and outmaneuver each other. Online multiplayer is coming soon, but currently, Steam Remote Play is the best option for playing with friends. Get ready for fast action and wild gameplay. And now we come to the reviews. Common feedback points to a fun, creative party game that's a blast when played with friends, especially in local multiplayer. The graphics are polished, resembling human fall flat, and the controls are intuitive once learned. While the weapons are varied and satisfying, the lack of bots limits solo play, leaving it primarily a multiplayer experience. The game has a lot of potential with a high ceiling for growth, especially if online multiplayer is introduced. Currently it's free, which adds to its appeal, but some players hope for future updates, such as online play to expand the experience beyond local co-op data. With friends, this game can easily earn higher ratings. The game Struggle FOA is a thrilling action RPG set in a mysterious world where science fiction and fantasy blend. In this world, humans, elves, dwarves, dinosaurs, dragons, and robots coexist, creating a unique and dangerous environment. Players must explore to survive and help develop humanity. The game features easy controls for fast-paced, exhilarating battles. Players can select from various allies and weaponry, using strategy to overcome intense challenges. With a variety of enemies that can be recruited as allies, each with unique traits, the game offers deep customization through breeding and fusion. Players enhance their allies' strengths and face increasingly difficult bosses and dungeons across different regions, each with its own environment and challenges. By gathering resources and crafting new gear, players can steadily improve their abilities, preparing for even greater challenges ahead. Let's take a closer look at our next review. As observed by multiple reviewers, Ixiart's game offers a solid experience, drawing comparisons to titles like Vampire Survivors. However, it can be quite grindy. The gameplay involves juggling multiple currencies, leveling up a party, and breeding new members, so this process mostly consists of fusing characters with similar stat boosts, leading to recolors of the original. Timed outcomes require waiting, with a variety of systems for party equipment, crafting, and material gathering. The machine translation, though, is notably poor, with many descriptions being misleading, and items might say they decrease attack speed when they actually increase it. Despite these issues, the game's mechanics are generally intuitive, and the enjoyment lies in pushing through its systems, though the MTL quality raises concerns about the developers' efforts. In this exciting game, Robot Detour, players must navigate through a series of intricate puzzles while delivering batteries to robot friends and avoiding enemies. With 6 distinct worlds to explore, each filled with unique puzzles and mechanics, players will face a variety of challenges ranging from easy to weird, funny, and difficult levels. As they progress, they'll need to carefully understand and manipulate the rules of the game's world to succeed. The game offers an engaging experience with its creative levels and clever design, keeping players on their toes as they work through each challenge. Let's now delve into the reviews. As observed by multiple reviewers, Robot Detour is a cleverly designed puzzle game that strikes a perfect balance between challenge and relaxation. The game features around 80 levels, each introducing new mechanics, ensuring variety without overwhelming the player. Puzzles gradually increase in difficulty, providing moments of frustration followed by rewarding eureka moments. While the game offers hints and the option to skip levels, it doesn't punish mistakes, making it accessible and forgiving. The mechanics are primarily spatial, with occasional temporal challenges in some later levels, which may feel frustrating for some. The adorable characters, pleasant art style, and wonderful soundtrack add to the game's charm. Though brief, it offers a satisfying puzzle experience that stays engaging throughout. The game Talisman, Digital 5th Edition is a digital adaptation of the iconic fantasy adventure board game. Players take on the roles of various adventurers with unique abilities, competing to reach the center of the board and claim the crown of command. Along the way, they'll face fierce enemies, gather treasures, cast spells, and encounter mysterious events. The 5th edition brings updated rules, sleek visuals, and revamped gameplay for a more engaging experience. Featuring solo or multiplayer modes, it also includes classic expansions and new customization options. This reimagined version offers both veteran and new players a chance to experience Talisman in an exciting, modern format. And now we come to the reviews. As observed by multiple reviewers, the transition to Talisman 5th Edition has been met with mixed feelings. The game introduces fresh art and animation, along with some quality-of-life improvements, such as the ability to customize decks and confirmation prompts for queued spells. However, the overall reception has been lukewarm, with complaints about the game's blurry visuals, lack of charm in character portraits, and cumbersome interface. Players have also pointed out that key features like card text are harder to read, and the AI's behavior remains problematic. While some appreciate the addition of new mechanics like customizable alignments and the option to revert certain changes, the game's technical issues and lack of improvements over its predecessor, particularly in terms of expansions, have left many feeling disappointed. Despite its potential, many feel Talisman 5th Edition doesn't quite live up to the high standards set by the 4th edition.